Here's another song from the Rise Up Singing Songbook that I'm going to do finger picking, and I hope that you can hear the picking. And the song is The Water is Wide. And they have it, AKA Waly Waly. And I don't know the Waly Waly. I don't know the version where the lyrics include Waly Waly. There's no Waly Waly in here. I'm not going to sing Waly Waly anywhere. It's on page 15 of the Rise Up Singing Songbook. I've changed the chords a little bit. And I learned this song first from a movie, a really wonderful movie, one of my favorite movies, called Nobody Waved Goodbye. And it's a Canadian movie, and it was made with money from the National Film Board. And if any of you know about how Canada did not develop a feature film industry in the middle of the 20th century, and how in exchange for actually not developing a feature film industry, Hollywood, and when I say Hollywood, I don't know who I mean. Hollywood, the bosses of Hollywood, who was it? Was it the American guy? It wasn't the American government. It couldn't have been. But they made an agreement for there to be positive mentions of Canada in a certain quota of Hollywood movies put out every year. Positive mentions of Canada as a tourist destination, among other things. Anyway, and so the NFB, or the ONF, the National Film Board, concentrated on documentaries and animations and made world-class and wonderful documentaries and animations, a lot of which I've seen. But this guy, the director, whose name I forget now, made the movie Nobody Waved Goodbye. He was supposed to be making a documentary in Toronto on juvenile delinquency, teen delinquency. And this was in the 60s. And what he did instead was he made a feature film. And it was during a vacation, as I believe he was doing a lot of the filming during the summer, when people from the National Film Board, all the sort of, his superiors were on vacation. And so he kept on writing in, he had the contract or whatever it was, the assignment to make the movie, and he was working on it, and it had already been approved. And so he kept on writing in for more, materials, resources, rolls of film and stuff. He made it, I think, on 16 millimeter black and white film. It's black and white. I think it was maybe 16 millimeter. Anyway, and the secretaries or whoever was running the joint during the summer when all the bosses were gone kept on sending them to him. And he sort of got the movie made before anyone found out what he was doing and that he was not actually making a documentary on juvenile delinquency. And it's a really wonderful film, a really moving film. And I really like the acting style too, because a lot of it was done improvisationally, with the actors sort of doing scenes again and again, but improvising dialogue over the plot and using their characters, just improvising. And it is about, in the end, it is about juvenile delinquency, but it's drama. It's not a documentary. And at one point, the male protagonist of the young lovers, the couple of young lovers, plays this song in a park in Toronto, and also in the underground in Toronto. That was really long. Now I'm going to play you the song. The chords as I play them are D, G, D. Next line, B minor, E minor, A. Third line, D, G, B minor, G. And finish D, A, D. Rise Up Singing has 2 chords different, and I'll write them for you in the sidebar over there. Here it goes. The water is wide, and I can't cross o'er. Neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry 2, and both shall row, my love and I. There is a ship, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. I leaned my back against some young oak, thinking it were a sturdy young tree. But first it bended, and then it broke, and so did my true love to me. My singing's a little subpar here, I'll try that one again. But first it bended, and then it broke. Better. And so did my, but not much, true love to me. I thrust my hand into a soft bush, thinking the sweetest flower to find, but pricked my finger unto the bone, and left the sweetest flower behind. Oh, love is handsome, and love is kind. They have lyrics I don't know here. Gay as a jewel when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summer dew. Oh, it does have the words Waly Waly in here, so I'll sing them. Oh, Waly Waly up to, oh, Waly Waly up to the bank, and Waly Waly down the braes, and Waly Waly by your burnside, where me and my love were wont to gaze. Two things. A burn in Scots is a stream, more or less. I don't know how big a Scotsman would say that it is, whether it's a stream or a creek, but it's more or less that. And also, go is often gay. G-A-E here, but spelling is flexible in Scots. This verse I don't know, but it's the last one, and I'm going to do it for you. When sea sand turneth far inland, and mussels grow on every tree, when cockle shells turn silver bells, then would I lose my love for thee. So obviously, as you noticed, a little low for my range. That's the song. Have a good day, and I'm going to bed because I work early in the morning. So, good night, and Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat.